So today, one of my favorite mods has had a major update. And folks, we're back with the vehicle and parts randomizer here in BeamNG Drive. And we're going to be doing some mountain racing and we're going to be doing some police chases. And folks, stay tuned for the insanity and the random configs. And we're ready to jump in. All right, folks, we are ready to check out the new version of the vehicle and parts randomizer. And folks, this thing is game changing. Now you will notice that I have 16 vehicles spawned in, all the exact same vehicle. And yeah, check this out. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the drop down here. Let's go ahead and expand this. There's 2 pages to this now. So page number 1 will randomize the vehicle, as in it'll spawn in random configurations. It won't scramble the parts. Also, there's a couple boxes for allowing just official vehicles, mod vehicles, and you can click a button that will make it to where no vehicles repeat. So on page number 2, this is your scramble parts. So you can still scramble the paints, parts, and tunings, but there's also the 4th option, which is on page 1 also, called apply to each spawn vehicle. So you see the 16 trucks here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to click randomize, give it a second to load. I used to have to do this with each individual vehicle, and boom! Oh my goodness, they all just loaded in. Yep, every vehicle is just, oh, one just popped, but you can scramble the whole freaking field, and it's pretty awesome. So I don't know why we've got trailers here, but say we're not satisfied with that. Say we want to do different types of vehicles. We'll go back to page 1, and then I can set this without repeating. And we're going to apply this. We're just going to spawn in 16 random vehicles. And check that out. It has loaded in all of them all at once. It is spectacular. It's a time saver. I love this mod. Go download it down in the description. So I think we're going to do this. We are going to randomize the parts again. Now, it does take a second if you have a lot of vehicles spawned in, but this is what the field looks like. Vivos on the front. You got muscle car. There's a pigeon on the front row. Widgeon second row. And as you can see, there's no repeats, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and randomize these real quick. And boom, this is the field for the first race. It lags a little bit when it initially loads in, but I think we're ready to go. And look, oh, except for this one. This one doesn't have a gas tank. I'll have to randomize this one. But it looks like most of them are actually pretty set up. And I tell you what, it's like the algorithm for the random parts has gotten better because these things look ridiculous. So by the way, say this one doesn't have a gas tank, I would click the button where it says apply to each spawn vehicle. That way we can just scramble this one vehicle to see if we can fix it. We'll keep scrambling until we get a gas tank. I mean, of course, I can manually fix it, but there you go. All right, so which one do I want to be? You know, I really want to be this sunburst here. Also, what in the heck is that to the side? All right, we're ready to go. We're going to do a race here. We are going to go into the city here in a minute, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Let's see what takes off. Oh my goodness, this sunburst doesn't go. Is it locked in second gear? Maybe it's the ESC button. Was that? You know, maybe it's a sleeper. Maybe it's just going to pick up a lot of speed down at the bottom of the hill. You know, oh, why is it crackling like this? Okay, wait, arcade. Oh, wait, now it's going. Okay, maybe it needed to be an arcade there. Oh, the gearbox was really weird on that. It's like it was just locked. But, hold on, we still have a chance here. I see parts flying down the crash hard mountain. Oh, buddy. Oh, this is going to be a little bit screwy. Wow, we're actually catching a lot of the field here. There's no guarantee you're going to get really good racing. You would probably need to select all the vehicles yourself, and my goodness, we went under that one vehicle. Uh-oh, I broke the right front. Right front's broken. No. Oh, we just missed the Vivos. Oh, we actually are going to get a decent finish out of that. No, here we go. And we're going back to this side. This is fine. Yeah, I really want to use this for a lot of different challenges, like even just like traffic. Like you can scramble traffic. Now, it doesn't scramble the traffic that, say, it spawns in with the traffic app. By the way, did we win? Hold on, we did have one finisher. It is the bolide here. Honestly, that was a pretty nice looking configuration. But yeah, I'll take a second place. But yeah, if you spawn in, like, say you got like traffic that's pre-spawned in, you can scramble those. But if you're using the traffic app where it generates new traffic, I don't think the random parts will apply to them. Okay, so say we weren't satisfied with that. I was like, you know what? We're going to allow repeating here. And then I'm going to allow mod vehicles. Also, I just now realized how big the tires were on the front of the Autobella. So yeah, let's get a whole different field here. So let's go randomize vehicle. And once again, we have a brand new set here. We've got still got a Vivos on the front row. We got a Covette. You got the Bruckle over here. I like it. We had a repeat Bruckle back here. So we got those, and then let's go ahead and scramble these once again. You know, you can even just scramble. Say if you just wanted to paint the field. Hold on, what happens when I just randomize paint? You can see one is changing colors. Oh, wait, no, it's applied to each. Oh, that still... You know, I think maybe those other schemes, a lot of them are not colorable. I don't know, some of these look like empty schemes. Not sure why that's not working 100% there. Let's go ahead and scramble the whole field real quick, though, with parts. And once again, they're loading in. We are set. Oh, this actually looks pretty sweet with the cargo boxes. On what do I want to be? I need to find one that I think is going to run. Hold on, this one is definitely busted, so let's go ahead and randomize it real quick. There we go. It seems to be the VVOS is pretty consistent where it doesn't have a fuel tank. Everything else looks pretty good. You know, this looks insane. Hold on, let me hit the gas a little bit. Does it take off? Oh, it takes off. It's got slicks. So let's go with the Auto Bella. This looks awesome. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Okay, it's somewhat taking off here. Oh, don't get run over. I just had a Burnside run me over. What am I? Okay, on realistic, can I shift it? It's got one gear. It does either, wait, both arcade and realistic are busted on this one. Okay, let's go observe the rest of the field here. This looks pretty cool. How is that cushion holding on right now? I'm gonna stick with this one. I feel like, you know, with it being in the left lane, the right lane cars are probably gonna wreck down here. There's a chance we're gonna have a winner in this lane. Hold on, look back. There's a couple shooting down behind. But yeah, you can customize this however you want. There's a lot of built-in features to the random parts mod now. And I always still get asked by people, they're like, well, how do you do this? How do you do the random parts? And it's really simple, and it's even more convenient now. Super good features. Hold on. There is a car catching this one here. I don't think it's got enough juice there. I think we're gonna get a winner here in the green car. Nobody else was in front. So hold on, let's go back. What was in second place? Second place was it was the Bruckle. Did I say that was a Burnside? That was a Bruckle there. By the way, I just now noticed that this car didn't have a gas tank and it had square wheels. I don't think this ambulance was going anywhere. Oops. Still probably a good idea to check your scrambles and make sure they have gas tanks. All right, I'm going to check the gas tanks. We're going to do one more scramble, so hold on, let's randomize the whole field. Actually, I'm going to do without repeating again, because I like the idea that every car is a different car. So let's go ahead and spawn them in. There we go, lovely. Oh man, there's a widget on the front row. That thing is absolutely screwed. All right, so we got these, and then what we're going to do, let's go over, and we are going to randomize these once again. We want to randomize all of them. I'll check gas tanks to make sure they all run this time. And there we go. Now, one thing you will notice, I typically don't click tunings because I feel like tunings can make the cars even worse when it comes to them running down the mountain. So I'm going to check all these, and this one actually looks kind of sweet. I feel like this is going to be a speedy one. Also, I don't know why this keeps happening. This is definitely unique. We're going to go ahead and randomize whatever this is. Is it really a trailer? Oh, I think it was attached to the D-Series. Okay. Okay, the field's set. I see this VVOS in the back that I actually want to try out because I see it's electric. So let's go ahead and run this. 3, 2, 1, and we are off. Oh yeah, we finally got a winner. Those middle ones, I don't know why they're not taking off. It's got to be engine or transmission configuration. Everybody does have gas. I did confirm that. And oh, this thing's actually really nice. The back wheels are a little on the wide side, but the suspension, everything feels good. A tiny bit bouncy. Definitely manageable, though. Let's get up behind the truck over here. Actually, we're going to go for a pass. Middle lane. I hope it handles the jump. Oh, we got some good speed down here. And oh, no, it jumped sideways. Okay, we can save it. That was a save and a half. I mean, to be fair, I kind of hip checked the other vehicle and it corrected it. Oh, we're going to get run over. Oh, we got ourselves a tight race here. This was a good field. Oh, okay, that was a pothole. We might have to block here. The right lane's catching a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm going to go ahead and just block the position. And we're going to get a win here. This was we haven't won yet. Hold on. No, you've got to be kidding me. I tried to block them. I saw them catching, and my goodness, we just got passed by the AI at the very end. That's what you love to see right there. That was a really good field. Man. I know I play a lot with random parts, but when the mod is just this good, it's kind of hard not to. You know, I kind of like the cars that are selected right now, so I'm going to randomize the parts one more time, because now you're starting to stack, which I don't know if it, resets it or how this actually works. Do, the parts get worse, are better when you keep scrambling scrambled vehicles. You know what? They honestly, they don't look too bad. The one that I'm in no longer has a gas tank. I don't know. It's very common with the VBOS to do that. Okay, everybody has a gas tank. You know what? This Bastion looks pretty good. Does it have more than one gear, though? We're going to assume it does. Also, for the sake of science, I will hit the tunings button here in a minute. We'll do one more round up here, and then I do want to go to a different map. But we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Ooh, she doesn't go very fast off the start here on hit nitrous. Maybe that'll actually help me here. Hey, the transmission's not busted on this one, so we got that going for us. Hey, a lot of the field looks like it's getting off again, so maybe this will be good. What is wrong with the exhaust? I have never heard a crackle like that in the game. It's like, oh, it just stopped. It stopped when we redlined. That makes zero sense. Oh, and she's about to blow up. We got a good run going here, though. Right lane. Oh, they have flipped over. Okay, just keep clean. I don't know if this thing's going to like this jump. Oh, my goodness, we just went under one. Okay, and bounce. Oh, yep, that bottomed out big time there. But it held together. Look back. Oh, wait, something's coming really fast, but I think it just spun out. Yeah, I don't... What is that? There's no flames coming out of it. It's just backfiring like crazy, though. That is definitely something on look back. We have no finishers behind me, so... Yep. That was kind of a scramble, I guess, gone wrong. And it looked good at first, but yeah, definitely there at the end. Oh, wow. Yeah, when I let off, it's just backfire. It sounds like a VBOS backfire. I don't think I've ever heard the Bastion backfire like that. I mean, it also... Maybe it's just a different engine config. Oh, and is anybody coming down? Also, it did kind of sound like the V6 model, but I don't know really what's going on. Wait, where... Where are the finishers at? Oh, this one's just... Yep, on. Backfiring like crazy. All right, I feel like we have to do it for science. I feel like I'm going to create a bunch of little bombs when I scramble the tuning, but we're going to see what happens here. Okay, so if I click tunings and apply to each, you know what? Hold on, let's randomize the whole field first with different cars. Then we'll do it. One thing I think this update for this mod came out after the MD. I haven't seen an MD appear yet, though. Just as I say that, a freaking school bus appears in front of me. So, that answered that. Oh my goodness, this is like the big chunky boy round. We got the school bus in front of us. There's a Beam Safari to the left. And to the right, we have a massive T-Series with a ram plow. But, unfortunately, we got to scramble everything, including tunings. Let's see if this breaks them. And here it goes. Wait. Oh, a little bit of lag. Hold on. Is it bad that it sounds like a bunch of firecrackers are going off right now? Like, everybody's backfiring. This is what happens with the tunings. Okay, so I see a couple I'm going to have to scramble, so let's go ahead and get some gas tanks, but we're going to try it. I can't guarantee the results are going to be great. Listen to that! That's insane sounding. Okay, I've got to beat this SBR4. It looks awesome. It sounds like a war is happening outside right now. All right, let's go ahead and do this again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, she's got speed. Oh, she's got a lot of speed. Wait, this is a scrambled tuning? Honestly, it feels good, huh? Let's turn off traction control. Spray with NOS. Oh, no, it tops out at 80. Dude, it had such good acceleration, but I can still do this. Oh, on. It's darty. It feels like something's broken. There is a massive crash. There's a lot of cars actually making it down. Well, and they're about to all die back there. Never mind. There's still a chance that the car in front of me crashes. We're starting to pick up some speed. It'd probably be better just to blow the engine on this one or get it into neutral. It's going to probably roll faster here. There we go. We're getting a little bit extra speed. It's not a lot. But we're going to let gravity do its thing here. Oh, no. There's a MD coming down really fast. I needed to wreck. Oh, my goodness. As soon as I got in the air, this thing tried to take off on me. There's a couch in the road. Okay. Dude, something is broken. Oh, yeah, the left rear is sideways. I am catching first place by a little bit, but it is not going to be enough. Well, there's no third place right now. At least not in view. Well, there might be a car still back there. But yeah, that's typically why I don't do the tunings, because I like to try to keep them somewhat fast, and it does seem like the tuning scrambling is a whole different monster that you, or like, maybe we'll call it a whole different can of worms that you open up, and it's like, okay, a lot of these cars are definitely not going to run now, but, you know, second place is not that bad. What finished first? Oh, it was the very first car in the left row, and I don't think anything's coming down. Yeah, it's over. So what do you say we go into town and maybe we play around with maybe some traffic? So for those who are curious, I actually think I figured something out here. So let's say, hold on, let me pull up the traffic app here. I think you could still have randomized traffic. Now, it might not necessarily be good for police chases because of the random parts. You're going to get police parts on certain vehicles, and it's probably going to be a little bit on the weird side, but say, for instance, here, I'm going to spawn in 15 traffic cars here. So we're going to spawn these in. Let's let them all load up completely. So these will be the same 15 cars that you would normally see in traffic. But if I went over here to randomize and each spawned in vehicle, could I, in theory, just have randomized traffic? So they would respawn in as their random config. So hold on, give it a second. Oh, did it work? Wait. Oh. Yeah, this is that moment you know that it worked. You know, honestly, a lot of these don't even look that bad for random parts cars. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, they're not as crazy. Like, they're definitely scrambled because you can see the different, like, wheel styles and stuff, but honestly, I feel like it just reacts to traffic differently. But what you could do, let me go back to this one. So when I hit start, they're all going to attempt to drive off if they can. And then, hold on, let me randomize this thing. I think this is a D series. What monstrosity is this? Does this run? I mean, define running. I mean, it does go. It just the back wheel just doesn't turn. You don't really need it, do you? But yeah, look, the scrambled cars are spawned in. It is kind of weird. Like I said, it doesn't seem to affect the traffic. Now, if you were to manually spawn in each car, well, maybe it would work better that way. Hold on, I am thinking that I can get this working. But yeah, as you can see, they just don't seem as random as they normally are. So, let me go ahead and stop the traffic. We're going to delete all these cars. Now, another way around this, let me spawn in just 15 D series here. So bear with me. I normally don't like show stuff like this, but there's a method to my madness. Hold on, let me select these 3 cars here. Actually, just copy each one here. And I can Control C. That way we can just multiply these things. We're just going to stick them on the highway here. And then we're going to actually randomize all the vehicles first. And then scramble all of them. And then if I have them take off like traffic, they should respawn, but they should be way more randomized, if that makes any sense. Don't worry, today's episode is going to be a bit of a tongue twister because I feel like I'm saying the word random a lot. And I'm going to confuse myself. So here we go. So say, for instance, we have these are our traffic cars. So then we'll go to, let's go ahead and let's do the no repeat. Actually, I'm going to allow them to repeat here. And then apply to every vehicle. So it should scramble them all to different configurations. Not the parts yet, though. So here we go. Look at that. We got them all set up here. I've got a Jado bus. And then what we're going to do, we're going to randomize all of these vehicles. Some of them probably are not going to run, but that's not what we're trying to figure out here. I'm trying to figure out if I could have truly scrambled cars running in traffic, not just a couple parts here and there. Oh, wait, it's already pausing. Oh, the scintilla beside us definitely has something wrong with it. Let me go ahead and fix it. So this will be our car. So let me go and randomize it. Does this one not pop? Okay, I think we're good. So if I hit play now, they'll all take off. And then let me move on to another side of the map. That way they'll start to randomly spawn in as traffic. Do we see true random vehicles? Let me move my car over here. Give it a second. I hear cars. Look at that. Now, by the way, that some of these cars don't run. Now they're truly random. You could randomize all the traffic. You have to kind of play it a little bit differently. And which maybe the mod author, if they do watch my videos, maybe you could explain the difference in the spawning them with the traffic app opposed to manually spawning them like what I just did. Like I said, a lot of them are not running. You might want to ensure that they all have fuel tanks. But yeah, you could get true random traffic in. It's pretty freaking awesome. I like this. I like this a whole lot. This is cool. Now, like I said, you're not going to get police chases, which I know people want to see some random parts police chases here. So we're going to do those real quick. So I'm going to spawn in standard traffic since I can guarantee I'll have cop cars. And then I'll spawn in myself here, and then I'll scramble my car until I don't have police parts, and then we'll do a random parts chase here. But I just wanted to make sure that that works and kind of show you guys. I guess this is kind of like a workaround to have truly scrambled cars in traffic. Okay, so we have normal traffic in. I'm gonna go ahead and allow them to start up. I've got Grand Marshal police cars, and then what I'm gonna do, let me go and just get rid of the app here. That way you guys don't have to see it on screen. Okay, so this is gonna be for me. So I'm gonna randomize my vehicle. So this is the car that, oh my goodness, I get a bus. Of course I get a bus. And then I'm going to scramble my bus. Not the tuning, but everything else. I might get JADOs. And, of course, I don't get JADOs, but I got a ram plow. Does it run? I think it's got a standard bus motor in it. Okay. If I'm going to do a police chase, this isn't bad. Now, hold on. One thing. I do see light bars on it. I might have to remove those. That's one way to get around. If you don't know, BeamNG Police say, oh my goodness, I can't fit through the toll booth here. BeamNG Police AI will know if you have police parts on, and they won't pursue you. You can run them right over, but I want them to chase me here. All right, let's see if we can get moving again. Did this thing just break? Oh, I think it's back into, okay, let's put it in arcade here. I didn't want to shift for some reason. By the way, this thing is loaded down with cargo boxes. That is something. Actually, I already know that they're not going to do this with the roof bars. So what we're going to do is let's remove the lights real quick if I can. There we go. Police light bars are off. Is there any sort of police dash? I didn't think there was for the bus. I think they'll chase me now. So here we go. Let's get moving. We are totally in service. Would you guys get on a bus that looks... Actually, the cape's pretty cool, but I'm not sure I'm getting on a bus like this. Hold on. Let's go see if we can find a police car to run over. And let's see if they'll chase me. I actually got lucky here. You know, with the buses, I used to get some really, really screwed up configurations that didn't even have bodies on them, but this is good. By the way, there was just a traffic accident in front of... Wait, what just happened? Well, I know what's about to happen. Yeet. Oh, no. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, he was stuck in me for a second. Hold on. Oh, I don't see any messages yet. Do I have those messages turned off? They're chasing somebody right now. Like, there is a police pursuit going on in front of me, and they are completely ignoring the giant bus with a ram plow on it. And I might be able to plow through a couple more. Let me see if I can hit a cop up here and take them off. Boom, boom, boom. They still... I think they think I'm a cop still. Huh. Yeah, that's one issue that I've run in with this this mod, and oh jeez. Okay, maybe I should scramble again. They don't seem interested in me right now. They're like, nah, we're not worried about him. They're worried about that car right there. Oh, the one that they just plowed into behind me. What is going on? I mean, we could have became a police car, and maybe a randomized police car, and chased that person down. Okay, we're gonna give myself another random vehicle. Let's see. There is a police hopper, isn't there? Let's see what we get here. Maybe I won't get police parts. What in the heck is this thing? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't hate it. You know, I'm normally not a fan of Jeeps, but I would take this. This is awesome. You know, this thing gets it. Hold on, let's hit the NOS real quick. I would feel very unsafe going over. Oh, they're pursuing me. So there we go. We finally have a police chase here. I would feel very unsafe in this freaking thing, going anywhere over... Actually, going over about 70 in a Jeep is actually kind of scary. These things suck on the highway. I'm sorry to Jeep owners. We own a Jeep too, and when we get on the highway, I feel like I'm going to die every time. The amount of noise that comes through it, and it shakes slightly. Oh my goodness, that was my right rear. No, this is fine. All right, I think I'm about to slow down. I think I'm going to tip the Jeep over. Also, it's got the very loud backfiring, and I love it. This is good. Like, I feel like this is making random parts police chases a lot more doable. Because there was a point in time where either you would get screwed with the police car parts, or they would be so scrambled, like it would just break it, and it wasn't fun. But, folks, it's back on. Maybe we'll do some, I haven't done flood escape in, like, several months. Maybe we should do another random parts flood escape. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I want to see if I can... Okay, we're just destroying the wheels here. I'm trying to see if I can actually get away. I could go up to the tower up there. Or... Hold on, let's take the ramp. Oh, this is the wrong way. Okay, thankfully there's a really big shoulder here, so I should be able to get around all these cars. The cops are below me right now. No, 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 no. Okay. That cop easily could have turned into me there. This is not going to be ideal with a flat and slicks in the rear. We got a little bit of grip in the front. Look at this. Actually, this is doing a good job at off-roading right now. This should not be a thing, but it is. Hold on. I can go up the side of this. I can still hear police sirens. And I think I can do this. I can get away from here. We're going to have to get over the barrier. There it is. Oh my goodness, there's a cop right in front of me. Okay, never mind. If I go up to the top, I can go do Jeep things, and I can place myself on the side of the cliff, and I think I can outsmart them, and they won't be able to chase me. I just got to get up this road. No, my... Okay, that cop just punted the other cop. Oh, no. Ooh, that was close. I don't know. This thing really wants to pop a wheelie. Like, there's a lot of power to the rear wheels. It doesn't have an extremely good top speed. I mean, 130 in a Jeep. Don't get me wrong. That's fast, but it's still, it's a little iffy. You know, it handles pretty good, though. Like, I don't know if it's just it's like it's got like a big off-road suspension package. There's a lot of body roll, but man, it does handle actually quite nice. This probably handles better than most of the Jeeps in the base game. Nope, that guy just flashed me with their pop-up headlights. All right, there we go, to the top. And then what I'm going to do, I can strategically place myself and do Jeep things here, because this is what Jeeps are for, right? Let's go four-wheel drive. By the way, I'm overheating, so I wasn't going to be able to go much further anyways. Hold on, let's just place myself. Oh, oh, parking brake, stop sliding. No, stop doing Jeep. Okay, there we go. I was going to say stop doing Jeep stuff like tipping over, but I think we're good. Let me shut down the engine. Conserve it just in case I have to take back off and try to cool it off. I think we're good. There we go. We did it. We hid and did Jeep things up here with random parts. But yes, folks, it's updated. It's down in the description. Go check it out. We'll see you guys next time.